and just got done playing with my friend here, and we got a lot done actually. As you can see, we're working on another coal mine here. We just started pumping water. There's a weird fucking spider-looking thing and a bunch of beehives over there. We were all up over here, and there's a bunch of bees and shit like that. But in our episode, we got more coal and we got more water. We just started pumping it. So this is a gigantic mountainside, and we had to pump it all the way up here. So that used a bunch of power. Yeah, now I believe there should be water pumping in these things. Does this thing have water? Okay, good. Now this thing should be filling up with water. Good. Okay. So now, as you can see, it went from 120 to 194. 50 of that megawatts was just powering up the water generators. And now we need to come up with a coal thing. And I think we're going to merge it actually here. And I think it would be good to merge them up and then divide them right about here actually. Let's make another foundation here. Where's that coal that we brought over last episode? Here it is. So there's the coal that we brought over in, not last episode because we technically weren't streaming. There's the coal. Actually, I mean, is it really that bad if we just like... I think we're gonna need that. Conveyor belt is too steep. It's good for vertical, but I don't think we need it really that much. Nope, we don't need that. This here. And we're gonna need a splitter here. Alright, hold on. Got some time to spare. We gotta wait for the coal to get here anyways. Go ahead, we'll put the splitter here. Good. And then we'll just give it a second here. Is this one getting loaded up first or something? What is this one? 9. Yeah, they'll slowly get raised up eventually. But that's what we did. Sweet. We have more power now. We'll probably need to bring a lot more of these, but hey. Power is power. Had to get done. Alright. Now everything else in the facility has stopped because we cut power. But now that we are working, we can enable power again. So which one is it? Is it 2 to this frame? Now everything is working as advertised. Okay, good. So we have a lot going on here. Oh, you disconnected. Did he drop his stuff when he disconnected? Oh, it's literally him offline. Wait, that's class. I'm gonna send him over a screenshot here. Alright, so apparently this contains quartz. So eventually, with plugging that in a little while, we should be seeing a lot of quartz come in. How are we looking here? 450, 267. It's mighty fine. How are we looking on coal? 24. It'll take a little bit, but hey, the fact it is raising like over time while producing energy, that's what we care the most about. So we just got to give it a little bit. Eventually it'll be all slow like this. But yeah, and all these should be at 100. You love to see stuff like that. Do I have any wood to go put in the wood generator? Nope. You have leaves though. Don't I have to go research this? Fuck. Okay. Oh, it's probably one of my other... Okay. Probably some of these like old ones over here. Yeah, I see it. It's this one. Yeah, this one's got to get put down here soon. Got to be patient. Anything even in here? Oh my god, there is.
Research completed. Caterium ingot
Hey.
recipe unlocked. New caterium research available.
Alright, boys, we gotta go move our car real quick. Be right back. Real quick. I'm going to throw some of this in here. Into the extra tickets. And... Alright, I'll be right back. All right. What do we need more of? All right. So do we have quartz coming in yet? Yes, we do. Look at that. Look at that. That quartz came in from all the way like over here. Actually, pretty sure I can just ping it here. Could be all over here though. Holy shit. Yeah, all the quartz is kind of over there. So, anyways, that's the quartz for you. So, let's get started on the main attraction here, guys. We've been working hard, or hardly working, just kidding. We've been working really hard to get this stuff done, guys. And I've just been kind of taking my little sweet time with everything. So I want to make sure everything like looks good, but nonetheless, we need to start deconstructing this thing. And, well, frankly, once we get this stuff deconstructed, we can start putting up the assemblers. So we have iron coming in from over there, and I think we're going to keep that over there. Eventually I'll have another little iron farm coming in. But, there's always a but, we need to make this stuff split. So this is the iron bars, I believe. So I want to put up a conveyor belt here. I believe that is maxed. Yep. So I want to put it about yay high, right about there. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab a conveyor belt here. We're going to bring the conveyor belt up. Then we're going to put in a splitter here. Where is it? Good. Then we're going to grab the splitter. We're going to throw in one side over here. But hold on, wait a second. We need to also go and put in a... okay, also, first of all, we don't need this here anymore. That was for temporary because I had crab for dinner. Alright. But we need to throw down 2 conveyor holes here. We need to throw in one right there. You throw in another one up there. This conveyor is going to go over here. And this one is then going to go over here. This one's going to come straight over to here. Whoops, he's not there. Then we're going to have to do the same thing here. So conveyor belt here. Raise it up. Over here, good. So now that should start bringing all these items over here. Okay, so now we need to start talking about what we want to do. And what goes into what. So let me just deconstruct all this stuff. We're gonna need a little bit more floor space here. So let me just increase the floor space here. Well, actually, I think we might actually need to wait a little bit before we start making the mixing items, because I do believe we need to get copper over here. It's gotta go like that. So I think we're gonna have to come up over here and stack this stuff. Now I think we're gonna need to grab a conveyor wall. What the heck? Why isn't that? And maybe if I come up here, come up to the top, we might be able to grab the conveyor wall here. There we go. Now we just need to add that right here. Good and good. Now that should get us our conveyors up to more storage systems. So, as we were just saying earlier, we have to break this here, break this. Go ahead, and this one needs a little bit to go up higher. We're gonna grab the conveyor belt, we're gonna bring it up here. Good. We're gonna grab that splitter. I'm gonna put the splitter right there. Now we need to grab two conveyor poles, one up here for the middle, one right here for the offshoot. There we go. Perfect, guys. Just look at that. Now we have inputs and outputs for everything. So we have an output here, output here, output here, output here. And my main idea is I'm now going to be bringing, when needed, to make, for instance, we're going to need to make assembler. So if two items, for instance, these like rotator thingies, if those rotator thingies need, for instance, that and screws, we'll bring that down and we'll plug it in, and we'll always have access. So I think we'll do another splitter, and then we'll bring in one, and then we'll just keep the assembly line going, and we'll keep on crafting. But we need to get the copper squared away first to be able to do that. So first things first, I want to turn on power. I'm going to put a power pole right there. We're going to plug that in with that. We're going to remove this and this. And then we need to climb back up, which, let's just kind of place one of these. Oh, shit. That's not good. Yep, that's what I figured. Power shut off down here. Oh well, slight delay in manufacturing, that's fine. Nothing really we missed too much. Okay, so now that that's plugged in, now we need to just keep on making foundations here. One thing I kind of dislike about this game is that sometimes its foundations aren't always like locked in. Like sometimes they don't just like work automatically here. That'll be fine. We'll iron out the kinks eventually. All right, and I want to see something real quickly here before we keep going. I want to check on the power. How much do we have? 272 out of 450. Okay, we're doing good. Look at this, dude. This is nice. Okay. Now we need to figure out how we're going to start this thing. So this thing is going to be making wires. So we have two things going into wires, two things going into copper sheets. Okay. So now we're going to need to do a pole here. Pole's going to go right here. Raise that up. Go right here, raise that up. Pole's gonna go right here, raise this up. This one we need to do another constructor here. Real quickly though, I just want to make sure we have this one all checked up. Nope. Okay. Always gotta check that. Constructor. Let's just check. Okay, good. All leveled up. Power, we're then going to grab this, hook that up there. And logistics, we'll grab this and up there. This one is going to make cables. Perfect. So, and like always, we're going to run this here, this here, and this up to here. Okay. Very simple. All right, we're gonna then run a splitter. Why can't I find it? That's right, it's down here. We're going to go ahead and grab a conveyor pull, and then we're going to pretend that this is like a wall here. I will eventually fill this up with glass. We're going to put one all the way up here, We're gonna go off center by one. We're gonna go one all the way up here. Is that in line? Yeah, it is. We're gonna go off center by one, just like that. Just gonna repeat this like that. Perfect. Okay, and now we're gonna go here. That's gonna go there. That is going to go here. Now this one is going to come up and we're going to go hit the third one up here. Oh shit, conveyor belt is too long. Okay. So then these ones, let's have conveyor pull. Nope, not right there. Conveyor pull up like this. So we're gonna have one. We're gonna have two. And we're gonna have a third. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so now we're gonna grab conveyor belt. It's gonna be the third one, so we come over to the third. Perfect. Now, just like that, we're in business here. Nope. That. One goes into the second one, and the second one goes up there. Hook it up right there, and we'll hook it up. There we go. Oh my gosh, dude. Look at this. You now have like every single thing over here. Dude, that's absolutely nutty. Here. That one just height. Oh shit! Did I make that one too small? No, I didn't. You mind just being nice? There we go. Alright, we're gonna go and need some more stuff here. Dude, brother, that's actually crazy. That's crazy, dude. I love it. I love the factory, bro. Awesome, dude. Let's go. Copper Age is here, boys. Let's go. All right. Awesome. Okay. How do we not have auto pickup on? I guess we did leave the game. Holy dude, that's just like a barren wasteland right there. All right. Let's get on the very first one now. Okay, so we need screws and iron rods to make rotors. Okay. Probably should have grabbed this. All right, question is, where are my screws? Okay, so my screws and iron rods, they're right next to each other. So how I want to do this is, first of all, I want to make a splitter again. Now this splitter is going to allow us to essentially just kind of keep the upper power lines going. Go down, no it doesn't. it's essentially going to allow us to keep these upper power lines going, and then I want to grab out a little conveyor lift right here. So we're going to put that right about there. It's not what I fucking want. Oh shit, it's got to be the other way around. We need one that goes down. The one that goes down? Transports up to 6 feet used to move resources between 2 floors. Okay, but then... Oh, okay, I got you. So now I have a question. So if I do this and I start grabbing stuff out, does that automatically lower stuff? It does. And that's essentially what we're going to do here. So now we grab the conveyor belt lift 1. And we go up through here. And we go down through there. Now, that's going to grab screws. Alright? Okay, so then we need to make ourselves an assembler right here. There we go. Now we kind of just kind of plop our assembler right there. We might need to move it actually. Yeah, we're gonna have to move it. Okay, plop the assembler out here, and then we need to grab our conveyor belt here, move it right in there, and move this puppy right in there. And I want to see here, can we grab conveyor lift mark 2? Okay, we can just upgrade it. I love that feature that you can just upgrade. All right, so now this is going to be making a rotor. Oh, no power. Now we need to bring power. So where is the nearest outlet? Is it right here? Okay. Now we're gonna kind of just bring it out to the floor. And then I want to just bring this one over here because I know we will eventually need that. Okay, good. And now what we are going to do is we're going to grab the conveyor belt out here. We're going to come over here. Bring that all the way up. Now what we're going to do, like usual, is we're going to grab a splitter. Good. And some of it's going to go over here to the extra resources. And just like that, guys, that is how we're going to do this whole facility. Take all. All right. How are we looking on power? 290 watts, 300. Yikes, that means pretty soon we might need to start finding, I think at 400 we should go and try to find some more coal. We got a little bit before that. Trying to figure out we kind of like storage at. You mean surface to? Oh, I see. Huge. Alright, so now that we have some of that going there, now we gotta grab the conveyor belt. We'll run some of this in there. So now we'll run all the extra rotators. I think we even need that ramp anymore. We definitely need one right here or something. Dude, and then this is gonna unlock steel production, dude, which is gonna make it. Oh my god, dude, we're gonna have so much shit coming in. We don't have quartz yet either. What is this making? So we need screws and iron plates. Screws and iron plates to make these smart plating. It's directly kind of to the right of it. No, that doesn't look right. Shit, is that one too low? I think that's one too low. No, but this shit's at an angle. I don't want it at an angle. Alright, now conveyor mark 1. Right there. Now we need to make another assembler. Alright, and this will go ahead and make reinforced iron plates. Damn it, we're all out of concrete, okay. I was gonna say there shouldn't be anything up there. Alright, let's go and throw some of this stuff inside of here. many tickets can we print out? 6? None? Oh my god. Yo, what? Dude, that's crazy, bro. What? So we actually have to buy that shit, like, knowledgeably. Nah, dude, what?
Use of these products invalidates any warranty. Function not guaranteed.
Huh. Huh, okay. Bro. We still don't have power? What am I doing? Okay. Oh, that's why I was doing that. What was this making? Smart plating? Okay. Holy shit, we were loaded, dude. I do actually have the frameworks here. While I'm here, is there anything else that needs? Okay, so we can do that too. I guess I could go and grab this. This is a massive factory, dude. This is crazy. No, we really don't need this much. I think we're gonna go and toss some in there. I think we need a lot, but not like that much more. And some iron plates. I think we kind of need some toning down on all these trees over here. Oh shit. Hey, we're down to the sulfur thing. Say we chop down these couple more trees and then I think we're good for now. Alright, I think we're good for now for a little bit. We'll definitely chop down more of these because I don't want to clear up this space, but for the time being, that's good enough. Make sure we're all tippied off. That stuff. Concrete. Yes, that's what we needed here. I trash this item. Yeah, I didn't need that anyways. Alright. Let's go ahead and let's make this equipment manager thingy. We needed to make a little while ago. There's the equipment workshop. Alright, leaves only. Wood only. Actually, quite a lot of wood there. Take a look at the big power generators here. 306. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Why did I jump down from there? Only build one. Okay. Guess we'll clean this place up then. Oh shit, that one in bed. There we go. And with the old and with the new. Okay, why are we not getting any iron plates? Oh, we already have 21 done. Okay, I was gonna be like, what's going on here, guys? Why don't we have anything going in? Actually, we could probably make the hub overlook this. Get some glass up in here. Hold on. Alright, we need to make modular frames next, which consists of the iron bars and the reinforced plates. The iron bars should be coming through this one. Alright, good. Dude, this thing is actually getting like pretty big. Maybe a little too big. There, lift down. Splitter, conveyor lift. Go down. Power. Oh shit, whoopsies. There we go, now we have some type of system here. Now it's about to go get upside down on its side here. because now we're going to go and introduce quartz into the mix here. Zoop. Okay, what do we have going into here? Reinforced plates, okay. We're almost there. It's been slow but steady. Okay. A little doggo friend here. Now we have quartz coming out. We're gonna do a splitter. You know what? We'll do this in the next episode. Be sure to like and subscribe, guys.